Welcome to Mindful Chatting, a podcast where therapy meets real life. I'm Kristen, a therapist, business owner, and a lifelong student of what it means to fully show up in our relationships, in our work, and in our healing. Here, we unpack mental health concepts, explore mindfulness tools, and talk through the messy, beautiful, in-between moments that shape us. Whether you're a fellow clinician, a curious listener, or someone navigating your own growth, this space is for you. Let's chat. Hey friend, welcome back to Mindful Chatting. It's Thursday, our Thoughtful Thursday space to pause, soften, and get curious about what's actually happening underneath our reactions. So wherever you are, let's take a deep breath, let our shoulders drop, let your nervous system know it's okay to slow down for a bit. Today, I want to talk about irritability, and not in the way it's usually talked about, because most of the time, irritability isn't a character flaw. It's actually an unmet need. I hear this all the time in my sessions. I don't know why I'm so irritable. Everything just feels really annoying. I snap over the smallest things, and usually people jump straight into self-judgment. I'm too sensitive, I'm just grumpy, I need to calm down. But from a nervous system and sometimes an ADHD-informed perspective, irritability often shows up when the brain is understimulated, overloaded, or disconnected. Not when you're doing something wrong, but when something essential is missing. Especially for ADHD brains, stimulation isn't optional. It's kind of regulatory. Stimulation can look like mental engagement, such as interest, novelty, or problem solving. Emotional connection can be a stimulation, such as feeling seen, attuned, or engaged with. And stimulation can also look like physical movement or sensory input. When those needs aren't met, the nervous system doesn't go quiet. It actually gets louder. And irritability becomes that signal. Something's off. I need input. I'm dysregulated. This is why boredom, disconnection, or emotional flatness often turn into frustration, not because you're difficult, but because your system is seeking that balance. Here's a quick note for my clinicians listening. If you're looking for a charting and practice management system that doesn't make you want to scream, well, guess what? I use TherapyNotes. It's clean, reliable, HIPAA compliant, and honestly saves me hours every week. You can try it with my link in the show notes. And here's where this really matters relationally. When stimulation needs go unmet, we often look outside ourselves to fix it. And this is where we can get annoyed with our partner, we can feel restless in conversations, or we interpret neutrality as rejection. Not because the other person did something wrong, but because our system is craving engagement, novelty, or even reassurance. This is especially true for people with ADHD or trauma histories or insecure attachment patterns. The irritability isn't about them, it's about a need that hasn't been named yet. For any clinicians tuning in, if insurance billing is the part of your practice that drains your soul, Headway will be your best friend. They get you credentialed, send you referrals, manage your billing, submit your claims, all the stuff none of us went to grad school for. It's free to join, and honestly, it's been a huge support for therapists who want to take insurance without drowning in the administration part. My link is in the show notes if you want to check it out. So instead of asking, why am I so irritable right now? Try asking, what kind of stimulation am I missing right now? Or try asking, am I bored or disconnected or overwhelmed or underengaged? Or ask, what would support my nervous system in this moment? Remember, irritability isn't something to suppress, it's actually information. And when we listen to it instead of fighting it, it often softens on its own. If irritability has been showing up a lot for you lately, I want you to hear this. You're not broken. You're not too much. You're responding to something that's been unmet. Your emotions aren't the enemy. They're messengers. Thank you for sitting with me in this Thoughtful Thursday of February. And I remember, be gentle with your mind. One more thing before you go, and this helps me personally, staying present and grounded, which we all need, especially when your brain wants to spiral into disconnection. Me too. It's Brain FM. It's musically designed to help ADHD brains, well, really anyone's brain, focus, relax, or sleep, and I use it almost daily. If you want to try it, I've dropped my link in the show notes. And if you're looking for planning tools or ADHD-friendly resources, I'll keep a list of my favorite links in every episode.